Hi loves, it's Ashley Sandrine and I am back with another video. This time I just created a very burnt orange-ish kind of look with my lids, and if you guys want to see how I did this whole makeup look, then please continue watching. So before putting anything on my face, I am starting with the Goodal Mild Protect Natural Filter Sun Cream. So I'm just putting this on to protect my face from the sun, because skincare is, of course, very important. I've already put on my brows and I've used the Benefit Brow Zings in the shade number 3. And then to start, I am using this Magic Lumi from L'Oreal, and it's this light infusing primer. So this is the one that I use if I want a dewy look. So what I do is I just put it all over my face. It gives your face like a pearl sheen to it. And then I'm starting with my foundation, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 102. So I really like this because it's matte, so it keeps away the oil from my face. And I'm just doing the same thing. I'm putting it on my fingers. I'm just taking my damp beauty blender and I'm gonna use this to blend the foundation out. So after that, I am using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm gonna be putting it on my lids so that I'd have a base for my eyeshadow, just so that it sticks and stays on longer. And then I'm starting with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I am using the colors Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna, and I'm mixing them together. I'm using this as my transition shade. So I'm using this Luxe Crease brush by Zoeva. I'm just putting it on my crease. So I'm just blending it. And I'm also doing the same on the other eyelid. And then next, I'm using this Urban Decay palette that I got from one of my followers. Thank you so much for sending this over, Kazel. I love the colors, and it looks like this, and it's so gorgeous. I'll be using the shade called Not For Sale, which is this one. It's kind of like a brick red color, and I'm going to be putting it on my lids. Oh, and I'm using this Luxe Soft Definer brush by Zoeva. And then I'm going back in with my ABH palette, and I am using this Luxe Petite Crease brush by Zoeva, and I'm using the shade called Real Girl, which is this orange shade right here, just to define my crease, just on the outer V. And then I'm going back in with the brush that I used a while ago, and I'm just blending the burnt orange again. So after that, I am using the same concealer that I used a while ago, which was the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and it's in the shade called Fair. And I'm just gonna be putting it here. This one acts as a highlighter as well because it's really light. Then I'm using the same damp beauty blender to blend it out. So I'm just dabbing it. I'm not gonna be using swiping motion, just so that the product stays in place. After putting on the concealer, I am putting on my Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. So I'm just going to be using this to set it, and I'm using another damp beauty blender to apply it, just so powder stays on. So I'm putting it where I put the concealer a while ago. And then I'm just using this huge powder brush to brush everything off. And then I'm also going to be using the loose translucent powder just to set my whole face, but I'm just using the excess powder from a while ago. So next, I'm going to be bronzing, and I'm going to be using the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. So it's just a really nice color, and it looks like this. And I'm going to be using it on the sides of my face. So here, just to give me a little color. And then also on my temples. And then also on my jawline. After that, I am going in with another bronzing powder, and this one it's the BYS Matte Bronzing Powder, and this is like a cooler tone, and I just want to use it because it gives a little bit more definition. So putting it on the same place where I put it a while ago, just to darken it up. And I'm also using this shade to contour my nose. So I'm using this Luxe Soft Definer brush by Zoeva. And then I'm using my beauty blender just to soften up the contour. And next I am going in with my Luxe Cheek Finish brush by Zoeva, and I'm using this Tarte blush, and it's in the shade called Sensual. So this is how it looks like. It's just like a really pale pink color. After putting on blush, I am using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, and I am using the shades Summer and Moonstone. So I'm just mixing them together. And I'm putting it on the highest points of my face. Also putting it here, the top of my brows as well. And also the tip of my nose and the bridge. And also my Cupid's bow. And I'm also using Summer, and I'm using my fingers. I'm just putting it on the inner corners of my eyes. After that, I am using my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray to set everything, just so it looks more natural. And then I am going to be curling my lashes. I am using my Maybelline Hyper Curl Volume Express Mascara. This is like one of my favorite mascaras from Maybelline. And I'm also going to be using the Magnum Volume Express Mascara. And I'm using my Uemura eyelash curler. So I'm using this one first. And then I'm using this one next, just so it gives a little bit more volume. So there, my lashes are done. And then lastly, I am using my Kylie matte liquid lipstick in the shade called Maliboo. And because this usually kind of dries up my lips, I use the MAC Prep and Prime lip, just so it doesn't dry as easily. So this is the final look, you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And if you guys want to see any future makeup looks or other videos you'd want me to do, then please feel free to comment them down below. And yeah, I'll see you in my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, loves.